Hello, in this tutorial we are going to demonstrate how to adjust the tightness of the spindle inside the MagLOCK magnetic bike pedal. Ideally what you'd like to have is that your pedal can spin freely on the spindle, but also you don't want any slop with the spindle inside the pedal. So if it's too tight or if it's too loose, this is how you will make the adjustment. You'll need an 8mm Allen wrench and a 10mm socket. To begin with, we're going to go ahead and remove the entire spindle. To do that, there are two nuts that are on this side of the spindle, and we're going to remove one at a time. Because some Loctite thread lock was used initially in putting the nuts on, it might be a little stiff, and you might need to use a ratchet to get things loose, and then hopefully you can just continue undoing it kind of by hand. So there's one nut that we're going to pull out, and then the next one we're going to go ahead and pull out as well. And so there's the second one. Go ahead and pull the spindle all the way out, and you'll find that a washer will fall out. And with the spindle, there may be some residue left over from the Loctite, and you may want to just get a rag and clean that up, because it'll make it easier to put the nuts back on when we're done. Also, you'll want to check the nuts for any leftover dried glue and clear that out to make it easier. And once things are clean, go ahead and insert the spindle back into the pedal, making sure to do it on the same side that it came out of. Go ahead and then put the washer on, facing either direction, and then it's time to put the nuts on. We'll want to go ahead and put about 4 to 6 drops of Loctite thread lock on the nuts before putting them back in. So I have here, I'm just going to go ahead and put it on. So there's, once again, 4 to 6 drops is the ideal. And it'll provide fairly decent coverage to the actual threads. I'm going to go ahead and put this on, first by hand, then I'll use the socket to continue pushing it on. Now if it's hard, if you can't put it on by hand, go ahead and use the ratchet to help provide some more leverage. But when you get towards the end, you only want to hand tighten this. Hand tighten it until it gets stiff and so that it doesn't turn freely, and then go ahead and back it off just a little bit, and so that it spins, but there is no slop with the spindle. We're going to go ahead and repeat that same process with the second nut. Go ahead and put 4 to 6 drops of thread lock on that nut. Go ahead and start it by hand, and then continuing use, oh, there we go, fell off. There we go. And once again, if you need to, you could use the ratchet, but as you get towards the end, you only want to hand tighten it and make sure that the pedal still, that's a little stiff, so we're going to back it off just a little bit. It spins freely. There we go. So you want it to spin freely, but not have any slop in it. So there you go. That is how you adjust the tightness of the spindle inside your MagLOCK bike pedal. Thanks for watching.